Ever feel like you're stuck in a never-ending loop of doing nothing? Like a hamster on a wheel but without the cardio benefits? That dream project you've been putting off for weeks? Yeah, it's still there, gathering dust. That new skill you swore you'd master? It's now a distant memory, like your New Year's resolutions. It lingers in the back of your mind, a constant reminder of what you haven't accomplished. Like a nagging parent, but less helpful. You tell yourself you'll start tomorrow, but let's be real. Tomorrow is just a code word for never. This is the sneaky trap of laziness, like quicksand, but with more Netflix. Laziness isn't a character flaw or a life sentence. It's more like a bad habit, like biting your nails or binge-watching reality TV. It's a pattern of behavior that keeps you stuck, like a broken record but with less music. But guess what? Habits can be broken, just like that old vase you accidentally knocked over. You can escape the cycle of inaction and finally achieve your dreams. Yes, even that one about becoming a professional napper. It starts by understanding the enemy within, your own brain. Spoiler alert, it's not as scary as it sounds. Overcoming laziness isn't about willpower or motivation. It's about outsmarting your brain, like a mental game of chess. It's about understanding the way your brain is wired. Think of it as hacking your own system, but legally. Once you understand the science behind procrastination, you can start to implement strategies to overcome it. Like a life hack, but for your brain. You have the power to rewire your habits and unlock your full potential. So let's get started before you find another excuse. Your brain is a master of efficiency, always seeking the path of least resistance. It craves comfort and avoids pain, both physical and emotional. So when you're faced with a challenging task, your brain sounds the alarm bells. It tells you it's too hard, too risky, too much effort. This is where procrastination sets in. Checking social media, binge-watching TV, or even just staring blankly into space suddenly seem incredibly appealing. These activities offer instant gratification and require minimal effort, a dangerous combination for your productivity. But here's the secret. Your brain can be retrained. You can teach it to embrace challenges and find joy in the process of achieving your goals. By understanding the science of motivation, you can hack your brain's reward system and make it work for you, not against you. It's time to stop being a slave to your impulses and start taking control of your actions. One of the biggest obstacles to achieving our goals is that we often set the bar too high, too soon. We envision the finished product, the best-selling novel, the perfectly toned physique, the fluent conversation in a foreign language, without considering the countless steps required to get there. This overwhelming feeling of enormity can lead to paralysis, making it nearly impossible to even begin. The solution is deceptively simple. Break down your goals into smaller, more manageable steps. Instead of focusing on writing an entire book, start with a single page, a chapter, even just a paragraph. Don't pressure yourself to run a marathon. Begin with a brisk walk around the block. These smaller victories, though seemingly insignificant, create a sense of accomplishment and momentum. They build your confidence and fuel your desire to keep going. Remember, progress, not perfection, is the key. Don't get bogged down by the pursuit of flawlessness. Embrace the imperfections, the stumbles, the setbacks. They are all part of the learning process. Each step forward, no matter how small, is a victory worth celebrating. Keep your eyes on the prize, but savor the journey. It's in the small steps that you'll discover the strength and resilience to achieve anything you set your mind to. The power of routine, outsmarting your willpower. Willpower is a fickle friend, here one day and gone the next. Relying solely on willpower to achieve your goals is like building a house on a foundation of sand. It's unstable, unpredictable, and bound to crumble under pressure. Routines, on the other hand, are the steel beams and concrete that provide a solid foundation for success. By establishing routines, you automate your actions, removing the need to make constant decisions. This frees up your mental energy for more important tasks, like tackling those challenging goals you've been putting off. Start small. Make your bed every morning, drink a glass of water upon waking, or spend 15 minutes reading before bed. These seemingly insignificant actions create a domino effect, making it easier to stick to other, more challenging routines. The beauty of routines is that they don't require constant motivation. They become ingrained in your subconscious, like brushing your teeth or tying your shoelaces. Over time, these routines become non-negotiable, an integral part of your day. And with each successful repetition, you reinforce the neural pathways in your brain, making it easier to stick to your goals. even when you don't feel like it. Remember, consistency is key. Before we dive deeper, if you're enjoying this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more life-changing content. And don't forget to check out the links in the description for more insights. The 2-minute rule, tricking yourself into action. We've all been there, staring at a daunting task, feeling overwhelmed before we even begin. The 2-minute rule offers a simple yet effective solution to overcome this initial inertia. The rule is simple. If a task can be done in 2 minutes or less, do it immediately. This could be anything from sending a quick email to washing the dishes, to simply writing down the first sentence of that article you've been meaning to start. The beauty of the 2-minute rule is that it tricks your brain into taking action. Often, the hardest part of any task is simply starting. Once you've overcome that initial hurdle, it's much easier to keep going. You'll find that what started as a 2-minute task often turns into 10 minutes, then 20. And before you know it, you're fully immersed in your work. The 2-minute rule is about building momentum and breaking down mental barriers. It's about proving to yourself that you are capable of taking action and making progress. And as you rack up small wins, you'll find yourself tackling bigger and more challenging tasks with newfound confidence. Remember, even the smallest step in the right direction is still a step forward. The reward system, fueling your motivation engine. Motivation, like a car engine, needs fuel to keep running. And just like you wouldn't expect your car to run on empty, you can't expect to stay motivated without rewarding yourself for your efforts. Rewards don't have to be grand or expensive. The key is to find something that you genuinely enjoy. Did you finally finish that chapter you've been struggling with? Reward yourself with a cup of your favorite coffee or an episode of your favorite show. Did you stick to your workout routine for an entire week? Treat yourself to a massage or a new workout outfit. The key is to create a positive association with your goals. By rewarding yourself for your efforts, you're reinforcing the behavior you want to repeat. Remember, your brain loves rewards. It releases dopamine, a feel-good chemical, whenever you experience something pleasurable. By consciously associating your goals with positive reinforcement, you're essentially hacking your brain's reward system and making it work for you. So go ahead, celebrate your wins, big and small. You deserve it. From laziness to legacy, embracing the journey. Overcoming laziness is not a destination, it's a journey. There will be days when you'll want to hit the snooze button, skip your workout, or put off that important task. And that's okay. Don't beat yourself up over it. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's a stepping stone. The key is to embrace the journey, with all its ups and downs. Focus on building consistent habits, one small step at a time. Remember, it's the small, seemingly insignificant actions repeated day after day that compound over time, leading to extraordinary results. So don't get discouraged if you don't see results overnight. Trust the process, be patient, and never give up on your dreams. Start today. Pick one small goal, break it down into manageable steps, and commit to taking action. Reward yourself for your efforts and celebrate your wins along the way. Remember, you are capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. Now go out there and make it happen. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our community of growth seekers. Together, we're building a path to success, one step at a time. Keep thriving, keep shining, and as always, see you in the next video.